We're recording. Yay. Laura's actually going to start it out, but I just want to say welcome. And I'm so excited that Brittany, that you're on. I'm assuming it's pronounced Brittany. And I know a bunch of you are watching the recording. So if you're watching the recording, yes, we're so excited that you're here. Raise your glass. Cheers, whether it's water or wine or whatever. Cheers to everyone. It's all right, Brittany, don't worry. And we are going to get started. So I just want to let you know that my name is Brian James. I am the leader of Team Inspiring Heroes, and Laura is actually my coach, and she is the leader of Team Spread the Light, and she is kind of like our mom of everything, and then I'm under her, and then we all work together as a team, but that's why the team name is Team Inspiring Heroes Spread the Light, because we just kind of combined our name for simplicity. So welcome to this sneak peek. We're going to keep it pretty short and simple. We're just going to go over kind of like what we do, why we do it, how we make money, who we are, and a little bit more about our team and all of that stuff too. So Laura, if you want to kick it off.
It helps if I'm unmuted. Yes. Okay. So first rule of coaching is you don't have to be perfect or good at tech stuff. Okay. Welcome. We're so excited that you all are here to learn about our team and about this amazing coaching opportunity that absolutely can completely change your life, because it has completely changed mine in so many amazing ways, including all of these amazing people who are on here right now. That's one of the best things about coaching is the amazing people that you meet. So a little bit about my story. I actually found Beachbody, or it found me, and I started coaching. I weighed 240 pounds and was a size 24 when I actually did my yoga teacher training, my 200-hour yoga teacher training, but you do not have to be a fitness professional or anything to be a coach. And I was approached by someone about being a Beachbody coach, and she kind of vomited all over me like, oh my gosh, you'll be amazing at this and blah, and drink this shake and blah, and blah. And I was like, whoa. And at the same time, my husband and I had just bought a dinner theater, like you do. But we had sunk all of our savings and everything, all the money we had and didn't have, into buying a dinner theater. And I just realized, like, I can't take care of this business if I'm not taking care of myself. And so around that same time, I met my coach, Megan, who is incredible. And she was very kind and gentle and patient with me and got me started on my healthy journey. And I started seeing results just from drinking Shakeology. I started seeing results right away. And I didn't start working out until like a couple months into my journey. But the reason I started coaching was because we bought the dinner theater, and I signed up as a discount coach just purely for the discount in January of 2015. And then in May, my husband lost his corporate job. So we had just made this huge investment, and we were living off of his income because our business wasn't profitable yet. And then all of a sudden his income was gone. So, and anytime anyone tries to tell me that Beachbody is a pyramid scheme, I'm like, no, I will tell you that corporate America is the pyramid scheme, because my husband worked his way all the way up the pyramid from customer service representative to manager to district manager to recruiter. And then all of a sudden one day it was gone. And that to me is totally a pyramid scheme. So I had been a teacher before we bought the theater, and I was like, okay, I could go back to teaching. I could be an aide. I could go back to work at Michael's, where I honestly spent most of my paychecks on craft supplies. So it was one of those things where it was like all of these things, but none of those things were going to allow me to have the flexibility to still work at my theater and to answer the box office phones and to be there for rehearsals, because we were directing all the shows and we were in all the shows and all of this stuff. So I knew my coach made 6 figures, and I went to her and I was like, so I don't need to make 6 figures. I just need to make a couple $100s a month. Is that doable? And she said, absolutely. Yes. I've been waiting for you. I've been telling you you'd be a good coach. Like, just like, now you have to do it. And, so I started coaching, and I absolutely love it. And it provided more than just a couple $100s a month. Now it provides me with a couple $100s a week, because we do get paid every week, which is awesome. Insert income disclaimer here. Like, you have to work for this to work, and you have to work to make money, but you totally can. And so in the process, I lost 60 pounds. I've earned a trip to Mexico. I earned a trip to on a cruise. I'm earning a trip to Punta Cana for next year. I never had a passport before I did Beachbody. I had to get a passport to go to Mexico for the trip that I earned by helping people get healthy and by getting healthy myself. So like, it's win-win all around. So when I say that like this completely changed my life, it did. I never left the country until this opportunity presented itself and made that possible for me. So it's amazing. It truly is a company all about living your best life. And you get to work on your journey first. Your journey always comes first. And so you get to work on becoming the best you, and then you just invite and share and bring your friends along with you and bring other people along with you. And then you are their cheerleader and you help them to find their best health and become their best selves. And you earn a paycheck in the process. So, and we would love to have you join our team. We're a team that leads with love and fun and a whole lot of heart. So we would just love to have you join us. And if you have any questions, please reach out and ask. Don't be afraid of this opportunity just because you have questions. Any new job, you're going to have questions. Any new job, you're going to need training, and we provide all of that. So don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yay, I love that. So just going to touch on a couple of things that Laura said. She kind of went over like basically like you're on your own journey. So I'll go into a little bit about like what we do, which is we work on ourselves first. Like your journey comes first and foremost, no matter what. But what we do is we consistently share what's working for us, what we're struggling with, what has changed our life on social media. And that's how we get people to do it with us, right? So everybody on this call was asked by someone on our team to jump on in a challenge group or jump on as a coach or whatever it may be. And we just asked them to do it with us. Nobody said, let me be your trainer. Let me be your nutritionist. Let me be your, you know, whatever word you want to think. I mean, we are coaches. And what that means is that we're going to be there to ask you, like, did you show up for yourself today? Or did you show up for you today and the group? That's what we do as coaches, right? So we help guide you to find the correct program for you. And a lot of us have done pretty much every program. So we can help with people. And really, if you're a new coach, we'll help you help your people. So we basically just help people. That's like the gist of what we do as coaches, and it's the most rewarding thing in the world. And we do that by sharing on social media, by talking about it to our friends and family. But we provide a lot of that training for you as well. Yeah, we're basically cheerleaders, which I love. When you go to the gym, nobody says, welcome back, day 2, you did it, congrats. No, they're like, scan your card and move on with your life. If you don't show up, we get your money anyway. Like, I mean, yeah, you can make friends at the gym. I'm not downing the gym. Like, I still go to the gym sometimes. But nobody's really there to support you, right? And nobody, in my opinion, has the money to have a $100 a day trainer every single day, right? It's hard. It's expensive. So maybe you go to the trainer, you know, 1 to 3 times a week, but and even that's expensive. In New York, it's at least $100 a session. So we provide Beachbody On Demand for $100 for the entire year. And that is a trainer in your ear 24/7, 1,200 plus workouts. Like, there's so many options, and it's growing, and they're trainers. Like, my favorite part about the programs is I'll be like doing like a bent over row or something, and I'm like, oh, I feel it in my back. And the trainer will be like, if you feel it in your back, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, how do you know what I'm thinking? Like, they're literally trainers, and there's a ton of challenge groups and support in our company to, you know, answer your questions. So maybe, I know Emily had a question recently about her knees, and I actually sent your question to Jericho, and I'm hoping to hear back. She's one of the super trainers, and I was like, well, we have a question about, you know, why one of my challengers is feeling it in this spot, right? So we have access to these people. It's just amazing. Like, we have a lot of awesome opportunities, and we don't have to be the nutritionist. We don't have to be the fitness person. You can be those things. Most of us are just normal people on our own journeys, trying to live our best lives, and we're doing it together. And that's just fun and amazing. And we work out together via Zoom sometimes, and also at live events, which is really awesome. Somebody told me recently that they didn't work out very hard at live events. And I was like, I work out so much harder at live events because I'm trying to like show that I'm like a badass. And then I like look around and I'm like dying because I work harder than I normally do at home by myself, which is why we get on Zoom together, right? So anyway, my point of that was we basically are on our journeys all the time, and we're just inspiring other people by what we're doing, what we're seeing our challengers do, how they're succeeding, sharing their results. And it's one of the best companies in the world because there's many MLMs and other companies out there, and you could work for AT&T and sell an iPhone, right? Or whatever it is. But what we do is we change lives and we work on our personal journeys the whole time. So it's the most fulfilling thing I've ever found. And I constantly am like, you know what, even if I wasn't paid, I would still do this. Like I would still suggest what is working for me because I want people to feel as good as I feel when I wake up every day, right? So that's what we do. There's really no like salesy thing to it or anything like that. It's literally just sharing what has worked with us. And we run a lot of fun challenges. Like we have a Harry Potter challenge right now, a color challenge. We have a Hocus Pocus one coming up in October. We do Christmas ones. Like we do fun challenges so that it's not just like, did you show up and do your workout today? No, it's like Laura has so much fun with the Harry Potter one. I love it. It'll be like the most intrinsic thing that I would never think she would say. That's like, the Defense Against the Dark Arts Friday, like, what is your hardest thing to get past this weekend? And I'm like, I never would have thought of that. Like, but it's fun. It makes it more fun and funny and interesting, right? It's not just like, oh, what'd you struggle with today? We make it fun because fitness can be fun. It doesn't have to be boring and like, I hate my life, right? Not to say that I love working out. I just like how it makes me feel. Okay. So that's what we do is we show up every day and we share like what is working for us and our challengers, and we make money by doing it. And we invite people. I will say it's work. It takes time. I tell everyone when they first sign up to write in your calendar a year from now, be here a year from now, and show up consistently every day or as much as you can for a year, and you will see huge results because it does compound effect that way. You're not going to see a 6-figure business in your first year. You can. It could definitely happen, which is exciting. You have that opportunity, but you're going to have to work really, 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 really hard. Or you could say, you know what, in year one, I want to make an extra $100 a week, which could be definitely very helpful for a lot of us, right? I want to make an extra $500. Whatever it may be for you, maybe in your first year, but be here a year from now and you will see so much growth. And it's just inspiring and such an amazing thing. Okay. So that's what we do as coaches. There's also, if you are not a part of the Coach Sneak Peek group on Facebook, there's a ton of other info in there. We will put this recording in there as well, but there's also a video that's like what we do as coaches, and Brooke made it. It's really awesome. You can watch that too. It's a fun video just about like kind of like what we do as coaches and our team and our community. We're all about community. We have fun, but it's the community that is everything. That's what we offer. We offer people like this virtual community / also real community where we all are working towards similar goals of just being the best versions of ourselves. When you surround yourself with positive people, your entire life will change. Yes, you have to work on your health and your fitness, but your mindset is really a big part of it too. And being involved in that community, even just our team, being a part of like something like this can be such a game changer in all aspects of your life. And that's what we love. Okay. So Laura, do you want to add anything about what we do as coaches before I move on? Do you want to touch on maybe the 4 vitals real quick?
Absolutely. So this isn't just about your body, guys, and it's all connected. So one of the things that we do every day as coaches is personal development. And before you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to read self-help books, I have to tell you that like listening to self-help books has been the best thing that has happened on this journey. Like it's been amazing because you do have to do the work and change your mindset just as much as you have to change like your eating habits or working out, whatever it is. So we do personal development every day. We are a product of the product, which means we use the resources that the company gives us. We drink our superfood shake every day. We use our power potion, which is our pre-workout, or some of us call it magic juice, liquid sunshine, whatever it is that you call it. And there's a whole performance line. There's something to drink during your workout, which is clean Gatorade, which is so good. It's not called that, but it's called Hydrate, but that is what it is super clean Gatorade. We have our post-workout, which helps you to not be so sore. I ran out of it this week and it was awful. I was so sore. I have it again. It's good. And then we have an overnight recovery formula. We have vitamins. We have all kinds of amazing things, snack bars that I'm also out of. I need to place an order. And that's another amazing thing is that you only pay for the things that you personally consume. So I only pay for the products that my husband and I consume. We do not have to have stock anywhere. You do not have to go to the post office, which is amazing because I'm not very good at going to the post office. Like, you don't have to handle shipping or anything for anybody. So you're a product of the product. Then you get, this is, oh gosh, guys, this really sucks. This is the sucky part of the job. You have to recognize other people. Okay. Like, it's amazing. It's the best part of the job. You get to shout out other people. You get to shout out their accomplishments. You get to raise them up. You get to praise them. So recognition is an amazing thing. And this company recognizes us so much. Last week, I earned a backpack. I earned a tank top. Actually, 2 tank tops, like all the swag. And it's pretty awesome. And then how do you earn all this stuff? And how do you earn a paycheck? And how do you earn a cruise? And how do you earn a trip to Punta Cana? You just invite other people to join you and you share with them. And the community is such an important part of this. And I know you guys can, and I know it sounds scary to be like, I don't want to share on social media. But here's the thing. If someone had a magical elixir that could make your life so much better, wouldn't you want them to share it? Like, I'm so grateful that Megan shared it with me. I remember watching her journey online and being like there were points where I was like, oh God, I hate Megan posting her swelfies and her workout videos and how the hell does she do all those burpees? Like, ugh. But I was watching and I kept watching because there was something speaking to me that was like, deep down, Laura, you wish you could do those burpees. And now I can. Doesn't mean I love burpees, but it means that, like, I saw something that I wanted. And I very specifically remember seeing a picture of Megan with her laptop on a cruise that she had earned. And I was like, that's not real life. You can't earn a cruise. Like, that's not real life. And then I earned the cruise. And there I sat on my balcony of my stateroom on a cruise ship with my laptop. And I went, oh yeah, this is real life. So it is. And it's just about inviting and sharing with other people. And it's not selling. Like, yes, we do sell products, but it's really because we're sharing those products. And it's the same thing as when I found really cute, comfy pajamas at Target and I like shared on Facebook, like, friends, go to Target, buy these super soft pajamas because they're amazing and so comfy and they had pockets. So like, but it's no different than me sharing my Target jammies or me sharing, like, I have found this workout program that helps me and I can do it at home in said Target jammies. Okay. Because I get to work out at home. I don't even have to leave my house. So that's what we do as coaches. We do personal development, making ourselves better, learning, listening to uplifting podcasts, books, things like that. We are a product of the product. We use the product for ourselves. And we recognize our clients, our challengers, and we recognize our coaches and our teams, and we invite, which is really just sharing.
Yes, I love all of that. I was laughing when Laura was talking about we only consume the products that we can, like, we only pay for the products we consume, because Laura consumes like every product because she loves them all so much. I do too, but I always laugh because she's like, I have this, and this. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Like, I love it. She's like, I'm obsessed with all of them. So anyway, that's why I
am. And so is my husband, which is why we now run out more frequently.
So that's what we do as coaches, guys. And the other thing I want to say about inviting really quickly is we help you every step of the way. So it's not really like you have to know what you're doing when you get started. Like, we help you with three-way messages so that we can, help guide you through this. We have team calls. Like tonight, we're going to be talking about some different role play things, so we can talk about how you will respond to, different people's reactions. And we give you scripts on how to talk to people that we want you to make sound like you, because we never want it to be robotic. But we lead with love and we lead with heart, and we fill in the gaps. So maybe every option won't be the best thing for everyone, but we help fill in the gaps for people based on what they need. Maybe they only need the Energize, or they only need the workouts or whatever. So that's what we do. So it's never about like, buy this, buy this, buy this. It's like, what do you want to do to feel your best? And then when they feel their best, it's rewarding for us as coaches. Okay. So how do we make money? Okay. I'm going to keep this quick because I can talk about this forever, because I love the compensation plan and I love making money. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Like, so we were at a wedding this weekend and we were playing with the son of one of our friends that was getting married, and we were addicted to playing with him the entire time because Rob and I want to adopt, and I am like so passionate about having a child right now. Like, it is crazy burning inside of me, and that's what pushes me. And that is because I want to pay off my student loans so that I can then go through the adoption process, which is very expensive, and then raise a child. So that's expensive, right? So money is something that a lot of us are like, oh, I don't want to ever sound greedy or, ungrateful, or maybe I'm not meant for, I don't need to have blah, 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 blah. You are just as worthy as every other person on this planet to have what you want. You are just as worthy and capable of getting what you want. You just have to work. So this business can give you what you want. It's going to take time, but it's rewarding every step of the way. So why wouldn't you just do it, right? So basically, like, if you're going to be on your healthy journey anyway, why not make extra money? So how we make money is by selling to people, which we always say share, but you basically are selling things to people. So you get 25% commission on anything that somebody buys from you, right? So if they want the Energize, they want a challenge pack, whatever it is, they sign up as a coach, you get 25% commission, okay? That's pretty awesome. It's one of the higher compensation plans in a lot of different MLMs, multi-level marketing companies, which we'll get to in a second. So, but that's your main way you're going to make money in the first year of your business, really. And then the second way that we make money is by building a team. That's the one that takes more time, but that is also the one that creates residual income. So when you are building a team, you get what's called a team cycle bonus. Your team starts to help other people, right? So if you were invited by Brittany or Danielle or Emily, they're personally under me. I'm under Laura. So we build a team of volume, a team of people all helping other people, and we all make money from that. I don't make any commission from Danielle or Emily or anyone under me. I just get team volume, which is the company basically like giving money back, okay? So the company takes like percentages of the sales of the whole company and just kind of rewards you with extra money. It's kind of like a bonus. So building a team is really, really awesome, and it really is where the big residual income really comes into play. So like I said, your first year of your business, 25% commission on anything you help people with, right? So our goal is always to help 3 people a month. So if you help 3 people a month, you can make anywhere between $100 and $300 extra. Now that's a good start, right? Now, next month, say you help 3 more people and the people you helped the month before are also still continuing with you because they feel great and they want to get more Shakeology, right? So then you're making money off of that, and you're making money off of the next month's people. And that just starts to compound effect. So we really want to help people get sustainable results and want to stay a part of the community and want to stay feeling their best and continuing with us, right? And that's how that really starts to compound effects into huge results and a community of people who are just amazing, right? So that money really can add up. I always tell people to shoot for 5. So if you can help 5 people in 1 month, you can make anywhere between $350 and $500. That is an amazing month, right? That extra money, that's awesome. That's paying for your product. That's paying for maybe some of your student loans, your groceries. That's awesome. So if you can just help people do what you're doing and feel amazing, you're not selling them things like, oh, look at this glass. It's beautiful. Do you want this? You can put wine in it. No, you're like, here's the secret to feeling amazing and changing your life. Now, you're not saying like, oh, I have a magic pill. You're saying, I have a community of people who are going to help you work out and feel amazing. So it's just awesome. So you make 25% and then you build a team, and it's empty. I don't want that glass. I'm obsessed with you, Danielle. That's true. Okay. So that's how we make money. Now there's other things. So once you start to really build a team, right? So our team personally is shooting for some big goals. So we obviously, with recognition, we're going to have like diamond retreats, and we do team things as a team, but there's things called 2-star diamond, right? 2, 5, 10, 15, if you want to just think about it that way. These are star diamond bonus pools. Every quarter, the company takes 2% of the entire company's sales, which is a lot of money, by the way. And they divide it into 4 different halves. And then 2 stars get that split among them. 5 stars get it split among them, and they get the 2-star bonus. 10 stars, they split, right? Anybody who's a 10-star splits that half. And then they get 10, 5, and 2, right? So whatever, that doesn't matter right now, but just think about this real quick. A 2-star diamond will make anywhere between $800 and $1,200 quarterly as just an extra bonus that they give away, which is awesome. 5 stars, if you're a 5-star, you have a team under you, first of all, so you're already making pretty good money as a 5-star. And the company just says, here's a bonus. Every quarter, you're gonna get about $5,000 plus that 2-star bonus of 1. So you're going to get a quarterly bonus of around, I don't know, $5,000 to $7,000 extra dollars that they're just like, here you go. And then 10 stars, it's about $15,000. And then you get the 5 and the 1. And then 15 stars, they're about $40,000 quarterly bonuses. Now, I'm nowhere near that, but that's a big goal, and I want to get toward that. But can you imagine making in 1 quarterly bonus what many people make in their year? Like, that's how big you can dream. Now, that's not going to happen tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. But this is something that compound effects into huge results. If you keep hearing me say that, you work hard because then it's going to pay off. It will definitely pay off. I guarantee you. There is no possible way it won't if you show up and you just do your best and you follow the trainings and you take action, okay? So that I just wanted you to dream big with those numbers because that's what can be, plus more. It's amazing. We have what's called the Legacy Club, which is when people reach their first million in the company. It's pretty awesome. Like there's a lot. Now, again, this is not tomorrow. This is not your first year. This is going to take time. So I don't want anyone to think like, oh, I didn't make $1 million in my first month. That's not going to happen, okay? But another thing about the company is we keep talking about these trips. If you help 3 people a month, you are going to earn a free trip. Like, I'm positive that if you hit Success Club and you help 3 people, that's what Success Club means basically, with a challenge pack each month, you will get a free trip. And it's amazing. So in January, you'll get to sign up for next year's free trip, and we all start earning it all of next year. So 2020 will earn 2021's trip. And you end up earning it by just helping people. It's amazing, okay? That's another perk. And then just a ton of other things. They randomly do giveaways, swag, all that kind of stuff. But this company is unlike anything else. We have a couple common misconceptions I want to touch on real quick. I know we're doing pretty well, but I want to keep this under the next 5 minutes, okay? So I want to touch on one, and then I'm going to ask a couple people to say something quick. So the first one I want to touch on is that you do not have to be a salesperson, a social media expert, anything expert, right? We train you. So when you sign up with our team, you're going to get the training, you're going to get our team page, you're going to get the company's training, which alone is enough to make you succeed. People sign up for this without having this, right? Some people have signed up via the internet and then they build their business. So with just the company's materials, you could build an amazing business. We as a team offer an amazing community, and we're in the top 1% of the company right now, which is pretty awesome. And so we have access to a lot of different trainings and stuff like that too. So you will never be without training to know what's next, right? So maybe you're like, I don't even have an Instagram. Great. Maybe we'll start it and we'll figure out, what's the best thing for you, and we'll build it. Because I didn't have an Instagram following when I started. I didn't have a Facebook following when I started. Now I have 7,000 people on my Facebook like page that I've literally just cultivated over the couple years I've been doing this. And my Instagram is the same. I have about 6,000. And those are people that I've just found through different trainings and stuff that we offer. I didn't start with that, right? Nobody handed me this. So we will help you every step of the way. You do not have to be an expert. You don't even have to know anything about sales or Facebook or Instagram or fitness or anything. You just have to be you and willing to learn. Okay, so Laura, I wanted you to touch on a couple misconceptions real quick, because I know you have a couple that you love to talk about.
Okay, I'll talk about first that you do not have to be at your goal weight or your goal size or your goal anything, mic drop, to start this journey. When I started coaching, that was one of the things I went to my coach, because my coach was gorgeous and this actress, and she had abs and she was super fit and could do a bunch of burpees. We've already discussed this. But I was not. I was 240 pounds. I was a size 24. I was miserable. I was in a lot of pain. I was honestly depressed. And I just went to her and I was like, why would anybody want me to coach them? Because I don't, I've lost 10 pounds or whatever, but I'm not fit. And she said, actually, Laura, people are going to relate to you more than they relate to me, because they see you living the journey and they see you making the progress. And she was exactly right. And it was very true. And it still is very true. So you do not have to be at your goal anything. You do not have to be a certified anything in fitness or nutrition or anything like that. You just have to be willing to be a product of the product. What else did you want me to cover, Brian?
That's okay for now. Emily, can you tell us a little bit about being a busy mom?
Yes, I can. So I am a stay-at-home mom during the days, but then I teach at a dance studio in the evenings. I have an older daughter who goes to school 5 days a week, but my youngest is home with me still. And so she's 2 and she's kind of crazy sometimes. Like some days are great and other days I'm like, okay, you're having a meltdown all day. Awesome. And so especially when both girls are home, like I just kind of work in the cracks. So I'll take 15 minutes and check some views, or I'll take another 15 minutes later on during the day and send out some invites. And I just kind of work in the cracks of my life. I don't always get a full hour of time to work. But I use that however I can. So it's great because I can work in the cracks, and it's just awesome.
And she's consistently been growing and building a business, which has been awesome. And it takes time, like I said, but by just using the little bit of time you have, you can definitely make this happen. Hannah is a busy college student. She's doing it in the cracks of time and trying to figure out how it works with her busy schedule. Brittany's a nurse. Danielle's a dog mom. And what do you do at a prison? Is that what it is? Did I make that up?
No, I work for home confinement.
I was like, I know it's something like that, but I know that you can't be working while you're at work, right? Like, yeah. So we all have to like fit it into whatever our busy schedules are, but you can do it. You don't have to have all the time in the world. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours doing it. Yeah. Another one is you don't have to spend a ton of money to start. You only start with your product. You start with being on your personal journey. So you don't have to put all of this money into inventory or storing it. You literally tell people what you think is best for them and you send them a little link and then they sign up for it and the company takes care of everything else. We don't ship anything. We don't store anything. We don't do any of that. We don't have to buy $18,000 a month, in product to resell or, show. Like, I'm not like, here's my Energize. You should buy this from me. No, it's like, I love it. You should try it. Great. Here's the link. They're going to send it to you. It's awesome. It's so different than everything. Future stay-at-home dog mom. Yes, that's Danielle's goal. So those are some common misconceptions. We already touched on the fact that it's not a pyramid scheme. You can talk more about that behind the scenes with your coach or one of us. But that's the one that's like most common, but it's also the one that just annoys me the most because pyramid schemes are illegal and it's not one. It's an MLM. If you don't know what an MLM is, it's a multi-level marketing company, which is structured with someone at the top and then it stems down and you build a team and you make volume off of that. So if that to you is a pyramid scheme, then that is what it is. And if that's not for you, then it's not for you. But a pyramid scheme is when you don't really even exchange goods. The person at the top is the only one making the money. That's not what this is. Laura and I have been like at equal amounts of money and I'm under her. I've surpassed her and I get back down and then we're even. And Brittany has made like what I've made. Like we all can make more than the person above us. It's not capped at just the person who signed you, right? You can go further, which is pretty awesome. So that's another misconception. And yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. So if you have any questions, you can comment in the chat and or in the page and we can go over those. The last thing that I kind of just want to like touch on is I wanted Emily to speak really quickly just about the team and the community, because I know that that's been something that's been really big for her, especially being in the middle of the country, not near all of us.
Yeah, the community has been huge. So I started coaching way back in 2015. And then when I got pregnant with my second daughter, I kind of just fell off and needed to take a step back for life. And then Brian reached back out to me again a year ago. It was a year ago because I got my new green bottle. So a year ago, and as soon as I got the message from him, I was like, yep, that's what my life has been missing right now. Like I'd been trying to do programs and just trying to get back into it and something was missing. And as soon as he messaged me, I was like, yes, you are what has been missing. I need this again. And I started coaching again right then. And it's just been huge for me, even though I'm in South Dakota right now, was all by myself. Now I'm finally starting to grow a team and it's super exciting. You guys are all out on the East Coast and I love it. Like, I know that they're my community and my people, and I can reach out to them whenever I need something, and they're always going to be there. And we get live events, which is awesome together. So that's fun.
Yes, we had a blast at Summit this year in Indianapolis. We're going to New Orleans next year. So if you sign up now, you can still go to New Orleans with us next summer as a team, and it's going to be pretty epic. I will just say that. I don't even want to think about those nights, because last time I went to New Orleans, I was like, oh my gosh, how do they expect us to work out at 6 a.m. when we were in New Orleans? But anyway, so the live events are amazing and the community is literally everything. That's what I like. That's what I feel like I'm selling to people, not just our team, but our community and our challenge groups and our support groups, because that community is everything. When you log in, how many times do you see someone, raise your hand as a coach if you're on here right now, how many times do you see a challenger say, I didn't want to work out today, but then I looked in the group and I saw everyone else checking in and supporting me? Every day someone says that, because people are always like, you need that community, you need that support. So that's really key. And that's what we offer, is the community, and the products are amazing. And I fully believe in them. I believe Beachbody Blue because I love it. I love the company's, mindset and products and everything. But if you want to be a part of our team, please talk to the person who invited you to this sneak peek info session. And again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Again, we are Team Inspiring Heroes / Spread the Light. And then other people on our team are starting to develop their their own teams, and it's just an amazing community. And we are on fire right now. Like I said, we are in the top 1% of the company right now, which is pretty epic. My corporate rep was like, okay, so who do I need to reach out to on your team? Because I know there's some rock stars and I really want to like help everyone because I see you guys and you guys are doing it. And you guys are amazing. And I was like, yes, I love this. We're on fire. And it's an amazing momentum of like awesomeness. And we're all different. We're actors, we're teachers, we're moms, we're students, we're doctors, nurses, and, you know, business owners and all of these things. We're just all our individual selves, but we work together as a community, and it's fun. It's amazing and inspiring. So if you're interested and you really want to take it on, just remember it does take work. I don't want it to sound easy, but if you will just put in the work and take the action and do what we say and be a part of our community, you will see the amazing results. I guarantee it. It will take time, but it will happen. So I love you guys. Thank you for hopping on. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you are ready to go, reach out to your coach. Let's get you going. Let's get you rocking, and let's get you signed up and, you know, making some money, helping people. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.